That's tough. Hey guys, Mark McKill with Live Anabolic, and today I have a 100 rep, no equipment workout for us guys over 50. So I turned 60 just a couple of months ago. Question is, will I be able to do this workout? I'm getting pretty old. All right, so guys, this is gonna be one of those back-to-back-to-back circuit style workouts. And each exercise, there's gonna be 5 of them. We're gonna do 20 reps. So hence the 100 rep circuit. Now, because we're going to be doing them back to back, and you're going to get really out of breath. I will too, because you're going to get to see it. We're going to create an afterburn effect, which means we're going to get so gassed that long after our workout's over and we're just going about our daily lives, our resting metabolic rate will still be somewhat elevated, a little bit higher than it normally would, as if we had just gone out and done traditional steady state cardio, like jogging or a fast walk, okay? Because as soon as you stop those types of exercises, your heart rate comes down, but your resting metabolic rate will also come back down to its normal level. So guys, this is a cardio only workout. We're not gonna be really focused on building any muscle. So that means we're gonna be burning a lot of calories during this HIIT style workout, but because we're hitting it so hard, all right, it's more of a sprint mentality. It's gonna keep our metabolic rate higher for several hours. And of course, that's the goal. We're trying to burn calories, not just when we're working out, but throughout the course of the day. We're just, we're looking for tricks, guys, as we get older, to trick our body into burning as many calories as possible. Because, when you were young, man, you could eat anything and it just seemed to melt off, all right? Well, I'm 60, it doesn't work like that anymore. So I gotta do everything I can to keep the fat off, because it just is so much harder. And these kind of workouts are really quick too. So you don't have to devote, 45 minutes or an hour, okay? You can knock this workout out in 10, 15 minutes. So before we get into the workout and all the different exercises, which I'm gonna demonstrate one after another, I want you guys to at least check out our Facebook resource. We got a group on there that I am the monitor, I'm the administrator, and you guys will love it. If you've never checked it out, click the link below, just go there. If you don't like it, I don't care, cancel, get off, okay? It doesn't cost a nickel. We have over 15,000 guys around the world, bunch of guys just like you. Basically everybody's in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. We got some guys in 40s and 80s also, but phenomenal resource. I'm on there every day posting stuff, answering questions, and of course everybody else is too. Everybody else is helping motivating one another and posting some fantastic transformations. You guys are not going to believe how many guys around the world have been using Fit After 50 and Gary Walker's Ripped After 40 programs to just get fantastic results. So check it out below. I promise you won't regret it. All right, let me just talk real quick about the 5 different exercises. I'm going to show you kind of the form, how I like to do them, and then you can just follow along and watch me as I do a single circuit. And then I'll talk about how many circuits I want beginners, intermediates, and advanced guys to do. So the first one is a jump squat. So guys, your basic squat is just this. I like to have my elbows come down and touch my thighs, and I know when I get down this low, I've made a pretty good full range of motion. The difference between a regular squat, a body weight squat, and a jump squat is you just come up and immediately go back down into your squat. Simple as that, not very complicated. But because you're jumping and you're exploding at the top of the movement, it makes it a lot tougher. And it's no longer just really about your quads and engaging the muscles. It's about that explosion, and that creates basically an aerobic effect. Man, it really gets you out of breath. All right, so that's exercise number 1. And we're gonna do 20 of those. And with no rest, we're gonna move straight to exercise number 2, which is a mountain climber. Now guys, your normal mountain climbers are just straight forward, okay? And you can go fast, all right? And I'm gonna let you count each side as 1. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, all right? But I'm gonna throw a twist in here. I want these to be mountain climbers with a twist. So I want you to bring your knee to your off side. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a mountain climber with a twist. We're gonna do 20 of those, okay? No rest, get back up, and we're just gonna do 20 basic jumping jacks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 of those. Then I want you to do something called a bike squat. Now, I saw this online a few months ago, and I really liked it. I've been doing them at the gym on leg day. And let me show you, I've never really seen anybody do this, but I really like the way they feel. So we're gonna be doing a squat, sorta, okay? Now, a regular squat is, my head's going up and down, right? Lots of upper body movement. On a bike squat, I want you guys to come down, put your fingers on the ground like this, okay? And I want you to stare right down here at the ground, okay? And I want you to stand up, but keep your fingers as close to the ground as possible and keep your head low. I don't want your head going up and down. So I just want your knees going forward and then back, forward, back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. See how little movement there is in my upper body? Basically, it's my butt is coming down, all right? And then my butt's going back up, and I can feel a lot of tension in my hamstrings and my glutes, but I'm keeping my arms and my head down. Your fingers are gonna come off the ground, okay, unless you're incredibly flexible. And then when you go down, you can just barely touch it with your fingers just to keep your balance, all right? And then push up with your legs. But I'm keeping my head and my arms and my fingers down close to the ground. That's a bike squat. I really, really like those. Okay, so we're gonna do 20 of those. And then we're gonna go immediately to our 5th and our last exercise. We're gonna do 20 reps on this. And that, of course, adds up to a total of 100 reps. Now, this is one of my favorite ab exercises. It's called a bicycle cross crunch. All right, so fingers on your temples. You don't need to interlock, and don't put it behind your neck. You'll end up pulling your head forward and putting a lot of stress on your neck, which is just completely unnecessary. So just kind of hold them on the side of your head, on your temples here. Okay, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Real straightforward, guys. So all these exercises, if we did them just in and of themselves and not back to back, would be good for you, but you wouldn't just get gassed out of breath. And unfortunately, that is the purpose of today's workout. I want you to be gassed and out of breath. And so I'm gonna go through just one circuit here and show you how I do it, all right? Now guys, for you beginners, I want you to do 2 circuits. Now at the end of each circuit, you're gonna be really out of breath, right? That's when you stop, catch your breath for a minute or 2, and then do your second circuit. And you beginners, that's okay. You can stop after 2. Intermediate guys, I want you doing 3 to 4 of these circuits. And then the advanced guys probably need to be doing 5 to 6. Now, one caveat for you beginners, you may not be able to physically go from one exercise to the next with 0 rest. I'm gonna do it with 0 rest, okay? But if you need to stop in between exercise and catch your breath for 15 or 20 seconds, I'm totally fine. You gotta start somewhere, guys, all right? And so that's what I want you to do. Now, even if you can't do all 20 reps, okay, I still want you to do your best and complete the entire circuit. And so if it takes you several minutes to complete all 5 exercises, even resting in between, that is totally fine. It's gonna be fantastic for you, I promise. You're gonna be tired, you're gonna be out of breath. That's okay. Stop, catch your breath for a couple minutes at the end of that circuit, do it all over again, all right? So if you can't do 20 consecutive jump squats, okay, for the very first exercise, if you're a beginner, you got a couple of options. Do 7, 8, or 10, wherever you kind of can get to. Catch your breath, and then finish up until you get all 20, okay? then catch your breath again, then move to exercise number 2, which would be the mountain climbers. Or if you prefer, if you can only do 10 or 12 jump squats, then go directly to exercise number 2, but keep the rest to a minimum. So there's several different ways you beginners can modify this workout so that you can do it, all right? But I don't want you guys just saying, all right, I couldn't make it, so I quit at exercise number 3, all right? I want you to do all 5 exercises, even if you have to stop and rest, all right? So stick around. You're gonna see me do all 5 back-to-back with no rest. All right, so this is what a typical circuit should look like for you guys that are, intermediate or advanced. And I'm not gonna be talking, okay, because I'm gonna be going through this pretty quick. And if I try to talk, you literally can't inhale while you're speaking to the camera. And so then I really get out of breath. So just follow along real quick. This is what it should look like. And for you guys that are beginners, you may be able to just knock all this out and not have to stop and rest. And if that's the case, fantastic, more power to you. But here we go. Exercise number 1, 20 jump squats. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. All right. That's tough. I was having a hard time even counting on the bicycle cross crunches. So let me catch my breath and then we'll finish this video up. All right, guys, that was a killer, right? Especially if you've already tried it now. So, man, my legs, my quads especially, we're getting a huge pump. A lot of lactic acid in there. So going from exercise to exercise with 0 rest really is tough. And so if you can do it, more power to you. But if you can't, that's also totally normal, okay? I have no expectations that most people watching right now will be able to go all the way through this 100 reps with 0 rest in between. So you can pace yourself if you're finding it's just too hard. The goal, guys, is to do the workout. Get through it. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. You know, that's what I talk about at the end of all my videos. And that is far better for you to go slow, catch your breath, but complete the workout than to go real hard and stop and give up halfway through, all right? So guys, fantastic workout. Trust me, guys. Trust me. It's gonna be burning a lot of calories while you're doing it, and then, you know, once my breathing gets back down to normal and my heart rate gets back down to normal, I'm still gonna be burning more calories for the next few hours simply because my metabolic rate will stay elevated even though my heart rate and my breathing are back down here to normal. So guys, I love this workout because it's so damn hard. And I would love for you guys to post some comments under this video. Let me know what you think. And it will work. It will help you burn fat, especially for us older guys. But you got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.